Hi, this is Jake Johanneson.
I'm in Nashville. We're driving around in Nashville. It's not even important that I was in Nashville, except, well, Nashville. It's a good place. That's where the country music is coming from, if you ever want to stop it. It's a weird kind of, like, that show business, that part of show business is, you know, so Nashville has a little bit of a Hollywood feeling, except it's only country music. And also haircuts. There's a lot of good, like, it's a living history museum of haircuts down there. If you ever go, you see there's a lot of people who just got a hairstyle and said, oh, I don't care what happens, this is who I am. So that's good, so I recommend a visit. So I'm down there, we're driving around, and we went by Krispy Kreme donuts, which is, yeah, they're good donuts. You're right to make a wooey sound. We go by, my friend tells me, this I did not know, Krispy Kreme donuts, evidently their stock went down on the stock market because of the Atkins diet. I didn't know. I'm not a big investor. Although Krispy Kreme, that's a stock, you know, I can understand. Donuts are good. So I could see myself investing in that. But it's lucky I didn't, because I would have never seen this coming. Their stock went down. My friend said because of the Atkins diet. And the logic of that is that the Atkins diet is a very popular diet, which of course, yeah, we know that. Ripped. Atkins diet, which I think that's actually bullshit. I don't believe in that. I believe take your time, no matter what you look like. Take your time. Yeah, I feel that way. Whenever I see some like big giant person in spandex or something, a lot of people make fun of it.
It costs millions and millions of dollars to live here. It's such a shame.
So anyway, Atkins diet, very popular diet, low carb. It's a low carb diet, right? Which is short for carbohydrate. Yeah, I knew that too. So it turns out that donuts are pretty carby. And so they are not on the Atkins diet because they're like a car drizzled with carb. And so some genius investors said, well, we better sell our Atkins or our Krispy Kreme stock because that Atkins diet is so popular, people are going to quit eating donuts. I would like to know, what diet did you think they were on before? If we're on my old diet, we can have all the donuts we wanted. Are you telling me this Atkins diet is no donuts? That is strict.
Things about me.
You mean like some donuts on the weekend we can have a donut, right?
Drink
Oh,
constantly.
wow. How are you going to stay on a diet like that? I know the answer. The Atkins diet. You can have all the bacon.
Caffeine and steroids, folks.
That's a good trade, don't you think? Donuts for bacon? I do. I would make that trade in a second. All the bacon you want. Come on. Bacon is delicious. Bacon, yeah. Think about having t-shirts made up. Yeah, bacon.
It's
good. People say you can have all the bacon.
Everybody's under the presumption.
You know, a lot of these diets are
that's
you can have
all
all the
I ever did.
I already got that number where I want it. Bacon, man, that is you're talking about a deal now. That'd be a good game show where you turn a reality show. You turn a bunch of fat people loose in a room with a big table of bacon, big table of donuts, and you bet on which one they go to. I don't know if that's a reality
This is Katie.
show or a casino game.
Hi. Hi, I'm Katie.
You know, counting blackjack, it can be tricky with my donuts. Bacon, I'm a bacon man. You ever see me on that show? It's bacon.
Tell all the assholes you know with presumptions that this is how Katie gets high.
So that's happened. The yellow rubber band, you know that. Some people are moaning, but that's what it is. It's like nutcase. Maybe you didn't know that. The Lance Armstrong. I saw all these people are wearing the yellow rubber band. I never knew what it was. I was like, what the hell? How can that be a fashion thing? To wear a yellow rubber band around. What does that mean? I'm scared. I'm scared to find out what it means. You know, it could be some kind of butt sex thing. I don't know. How do you know? And if I ask, maybe I'm involved. Finally, I saw a friend of mine. She was wearing it, and I thought, well, how much trouble can I get it? So I said, what is that thing? She said, oh, that's Lance Armstrong's fighting nut cancer charity. I said, well, I'm totally against nut cancer. You know? Yeah. You better give me one of those. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Who's for nut cancer? That's what I would like to know. Those are the people who should be wearing something around so we can spot them, you know? And disassociate from them. What the hell? You're for nut cancer? I don't even like it when I see squirrels running around with nuts now. That's how far I've carried it.
Left and right.
Even though I'm down with the cause, I still... Lance Armstrong. When I think about Lance Armstrong, what an amazing story. But, I don't know if he's the best example of a sufferer of testicular cancer. You know, when you think about... I mean, I know he suffered. I know he was terrible. He had testicular... They took out one of his balls, which... Nobody likes that. But then, afterwards, he won the Tour de France 5 more times. Yeah, amazing. He only won it 1 time with 2 balls, 5 times with 1 ball. I think you see what I'm talking about. I mean, if I was one of his opponents, I would say, well, he must have an unfair advantage, you know? And I think I know what it is. I gotta ride all around France with 2 balls in my pants. Make him throw this in there. Let's see what he can do. You know? Try it again now, buddy. You know what I'm talking about. Those shorts are tight. The seats are pointy. They are pointy. I've been doing a lot of thinking. So yeah, I came out. I just been out here for the week so far. Came to California. That's where I live now. That's not enough from Iowa. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize we were free to go. You're out. I was like 21 before I was like, we can just leave? It's a great place to be from, though. I mean, they're nice, really nice people. Everybody lives a long time there. It seems like they have a lot of older people in Iowa, you know? They live, all my grandparents lived into their 90s.
Nobody in
our
way.
I don't know if they're just loving life or they just keep holding on, you know? There's gotta be more to it than this. So, yeah, finally they just get so old, they're like, well, you'll have to tell me what happens. Then I moved out to California. I just... Yeah, are you? You made a funny face, like, woo! I thought everybody was going to go nuts. California, you're proud, it's good. Do you live there now, or are you from it? You do? Oh, so you're here on vacation? That's a good place. It's our nation's capital. That. Have you been to the mall? Yeah, it's nice. They're transplanting horse. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's good. I love it. I love to come here. It's good. I would come for a vacation if I didn't have to come here for work, which is good. I have daytime vacation. I found it. Anyway, back to the show. So people are always making fun of California, and I guess I kind of get it. It's weird. Everybody says, "Oh, Arnold's your governor." They make fun of that, but I think a lot of states are jealous. They wish Arnold would move to their state, so they can. Well, they don't wish that. They think that if Arnold moved there, they would not have elected him governor. But I think they would. You know, when you look at the other politicians you have to choose from, that's how Arnold winds up governor. I mean, I know you know politicians. If you live here, you see them walking around. Those are all the politicians from all the other states. Everybody says, well, this is the best we can do. Here you go. And, yeah, you see him walking around. That was our choice. We had a choice between Arnold Schwarzenegger and, like, a chubby guy who seemed sleepy. And so we went with the Terminator. Come on. Give us a break. It's exciting. You watch him on TV, you're like, that is our governor. I'm proud. It's like being in a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, where you're in the movie. You have a slightly smaller part. He's the governor making speeches about the great state of California. It's a little funny that he can't say the state.
Okay, we have to pause.
I keep waiting for him to lose it in one of his speeches, just like the whole state is a huge reactor made out of rubidium.
We have to prepare for the robots from the future.
Okay. We're gonna pause